Great win, 6-0. Was that one of your best performances of the season, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. It seemed to click. Some really good play in the final third and some clinical finishes. And yeah, delighted for the whole team and some really impactful players coming off the bench as well.
Yeah, substitution, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I thought the front four, if you like, were electric today, weren't they? That combination play and the way, as you say, they took their chances. Yeah,
on transition, I thought we were really electric, as you were saying. And I think, when we were progressing into the final third, it felt like we were going to score every single time, especially in that second half. So absolutely delighted. I thought Shania's hold-up play was excellent. I thought Beth and Freya were both, threats on both wings. And then obviously Amy and Izzy coming off the bench, I thought they provided equally a fantastic threat.
And your Irish girls, Emily and I thought Rachel Furness as well, was superb today. What an impact they had today.
Yeah, solid performance from Fernie. It goes without saying she will give everything for the badge. She loves this football club and she won everything. Aerial duel, she's technically so good on such a tough surface to play on. And Em was probably a standout performer again for us. So she's been an excellent sign and a real strength and for us in the January transfer window. I'm really looking forward to working with her next season.
We talked about in the last game about finishing as high as you can. And obviously that's a great start to your last 4 games. Yeah. Do you think there's a little bit of pressure off as well?
I don't think we're putting too much pressure on. We're just seeing it as the next game and this should give us real confidence going into the last 3 now. A big win like that, a big statement win, gives you that confidence going into Charlton and we just kick on from there.
And you've got one more home game. Yeah. I mean, again, don't necessarily want to get ahead, but one more home game. But it could be a massive game, couldn't it, against Burnham? You must be looking forward to that one as well. Yeah, really looking forward to that game. We have been all season because, we beat them 2-0 at St Andrews and it was a fantastic performance from us, really resolute. So I think we want to be given that same, level of effort and hard work and performance again like we did at St Andrews. And we want to win. We're playing to win every game. We want to finish as high as possible, and that's us joint 5th now. And we just look to kick on again. That's it for me.
Cheers, Jeff.
Becky, obviously, congratulations. Excellent win. One of the first things I want to go straight to was straight to the back end of the match. Olivia Watt coming on, and wow, she looked impressive when she came on that pitch. How's she doing in training? Yeah, delighted for Liv. She's a great girl. She's had, a fair share of injuries across this season, and her attitude has been phenomenal. She works hard every day. She's just super focused and professional. So yeah, really pleased when she came on for Charlotte. She had a really composed, I thought, second half. She got stuck in, she won her aerial duels, and then she played some really nice forward passes. So yeah, delighted for Liv, and yeah, just really pleased for her. The big talk in the stands is obviously looking now, promotion isn't the main focus. So is the focus now just a matter of getting as high as possible in the table and making that statement of we're fifth season in the Championship? Of course, we want to give ourselves the best platform for next season. We want to be punching right at the top of the table to show, the quality we have in the group. And I think, we want to max out those last 4 games before today with 12 points. And we're a step closer, and we just want to be winning these next 3 games. And we want to really showcase what we can do against the best. And Charlton are right up there. Birmingham are fighting with London City to probably win the league now. And we've taken points off both teams. We should have beaten Charlton when we played them at home. If you remember, it was 3-1 with 2 minutes to go. We ended up drawing the game 3-3. So we've got some things to put right next week. And it's my 30th birthday, so I'll be looking forward to it. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks.
We'll make sure someone's singing it to you. Another one as well, I mean, there was a lot of fans walking away the day saying it felt like we were back in the final day. Big score line. Does it feel good as a return for you, having them big score lines on the pitch again? Yeah, just massive to get that confident feel when we scored the goals. I think I cheered the one with Amy and Izzy probably the loudest. It was brilliant, and delighted for both of them. So they've worked really hard across the last 4 weeks and not had a lot of minutes. Clean sheet is a big one. That's another one for Claudia and Brassy and the goalkeeping team. So I'm delighted. Isabella Sibley coming on and banging 2 goals in as well. What a fantastic performance from her. Really nice to see her get straight on in that form. And Amy Andrews with a brilliant assist and some brilliant work in the back end as well. Has that been a focus in training, getting more in that final third? Yeah, definitely. We do a lot of finishing practices. As I say, Izzy and Amy have been fantastic the last few weeks, just keeping going, keeping pushing, staying motivated. And Izzy, she's such a laugh in training session. She's a great girl in the group, and she's not come with a
like a poor attitude. She's been there, having a laugh, enjoying it, keeping the morale high. So I'm absolutely buzzing for her today.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Becky. Congratulations.
Just one final one. So Lisa Body and Poppy Pritchard do a lot of work before the game.
Yeah.
How close are they, or do you think it's a case of waiting for next season?
They look close to me when I'm watching them. They look like, you know, there was some really high speed running going on around that pitch in the kind of the pre-warm up. So yeah, and they're obviously doing some ball work as well. So yeah, they look pretty close. We want to be pushing them back as soon as possible because they're both quality players. So yeah.
Okay, Emily, thanks very much for coming up and doing this. Great performance personally. Obviously you got a goal and a couple of assists there. How did you see the game overall?
Look, I think for us, we had a really good week this week in terms of training, building into it. We just put that onto the pitch today and really did what we could to enjoy it. We were clinical in moments we needed to be. I just think it was an overall really good team performance from everyone that started, everyone that came off of the bench, on the bench, staff. Yeah, it was really enjoyable.
I mean, your combination play up front was, I said use the word electric, I'll use it again, it was great to watch. I asked Becky this, did you feel that some of the pressure being off from previous weeks? Because the talk was still about promotion up until a couple of weeks ago. That's kind of gone now, and it's just like, are we going to just enjoy ourselves now?
I wouldn't say the pressure's off. I think every game we go into, we want to win. That didn't change. That perspective and ambition didn't change today. I think the nature of it, I think mathematically, if you want to work it out like that, but as players, as an individual, it's not really something I think about. I'm there to play how I played the first day I got here until the last game, you know what I mean? And I think for us, we're just enjoying playing for the club, and that showed this afternoon, really.
And about yourself, you've decided to come to Newcastle. I know you had another couple of offers. You must be delighted with the choice you made.
Oh, of course. Like I tell everyone that ask, I absolutely love it up here. I think the Northeast is amazing. There's such a buzz among fans and the community. And I think that's showing how I'm playing. I'm happy. I'm enjoying myself. Got a really good relationship with all the girls on the team in such a short amount of time, which I think is testament to itself.
And just for me at the moment, do you think it helps your international career being in a club like this and being in the spotlight?
I think, they both complement one another. I was obviously just back from Dublin when, I couldn't even tell you now, on Wednesday. So, it's been a quick turnaround, but I like to separate the two. I love playing for my country, but at the same time, I focus on club football when I can and when I'm here. And it's a long season and one that I'm ready to just continue to tackle, really. Thank you.
Emily, absolutely amazing game, as per usual, getting very used to your style. One thing that a lot of the fans talk about out there is your ability to do a bit of everything on the pitch. You get named as the whole package. Is that a focus for you, or do you have a specific area that you like to focus on?
Look, I think when I came to Newcastle, I was a 9. But at the end of the day, I came in halfway through a season where Shan is flying. And I love playing with Shan. I think we complement each other very well. She's a great kid. She's older than me. She's a great girl. And so for us, she scores goals, I provide those goals, I score goals, she can provide for me. We all, I think, the entire team, especially the front line, including myself and Jazz and Fernie, we all complement each other. And I think you saw that today. Goals and contributions came from pretty much everyone on the pitch, whether that was the first pass or the last pass. I think I came to Newcastle as a 9, but I'm happy to fit in wherever and just enjoy playing Newcastle style of football.
Obviously, in the Newcastle locker room as well, there's a lot of locker room leaders there as well. We've got a lot of influence coming down. Does that help your career a lot, having people like Rachel Firmus, Demi Stokes, for instance, being played alongside those and learn from them? Is that great for yourself? Of
course it is. I said to Demi a couple of weeks back, I was like, you scare me a bit. She was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, I grew up watching you, Dem. This is pretty intimidating for me. And to play alongside her, the last game before I went away was London City, and I was playing on the left wing. She was my left back. That's stuff you dream of as a kid. It was very exciting, and using their expertise in both managing a game out as well as starting a game, I think is definitely influential. And they're big characters in the team and definitely help us get to that next level.
Speaking about people who help you get to the next level, what do you think about the fans and how they've received you since you've arrived on Tyneside? How do you feel with this sort of support that you get?
I can't complain. It helps for my mum and dad, especially because I'm moving so far away from home, and they just know that I'm supported by not only the team and the staff, but also the fans that come to every game. It's massive. I think St James's Park was showing that, but even here, week in, week out at Kingston Park, I can hear the song they have for me. It gives you a buzz, it gives you a lift, and I think that although today we didn't necessarily need it to push over the line, we will need it. And I think that if that's something that continues, they'll be our 12th man, woman on the pitch.
Love to hear that, love to hear that. Excellent. Bright future ahead, I think, for you, Emily, at Newcastle, and thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you guys. Thanks.